What's good? What's good? What's good? Y'all know what it is, man. Your boy Big Bootsie. I'm back. Had a long weekend, man. Had to get some rest. Still was running around making some moves afterwards. So, it took me a little time to get it together today, Wednesday. The weekend was a beautiful weekend with the BBS Boys, man. I wanted to go live and tell each and one of them, man, I appreciate y'all for letting me be a part of the movement, bringing it down here to North Carolina, to Durham, which is my second home, in Raleigh. Man, listen, man, that was real well loved by the community. I got a lot of praise for y'all letting me be a part of what y'all doing to help y'all promote what was going on. What's good, homie? Yeah, those cars was definitely a good look out there, bro. But yeah, man, y'all brought something good to the community. All type of walks of life came out there. It wasn't just a black thing. It was love was spread between all different cultures out there, man. And to show y'all the love of cars and motorcycles can bring people together. It was a big networking thing. I seen friends I haven't seen in I don't know when, years, man. High school days. All of the above, man. It was a beautiful thing, and this is something that needs to continue. A lot of people exchange different numbers that can help each other in other fields. I spoke about this before, and that was the purpose of doing that. And thumbs up to the Pay the Full Car Club, Harlem Machines, Wayne's BBS Boys, who else, man? There's so many, man. If I don't remember all of y'all, man, I'm gonna try. And if I don't get to put all of y'all make sure y'all tag them so they can see this, man. Because I met a lot of y'all, and a lot of y'all showed me so much love. It was like we known each other for a long time. Everybody was so respectful, and don't get it twisted. It was a lot of gangsters amongst that movement. And I'm only saying that to say is people like that change their lives to create better things and bigger things for our culture. So it's very important to mention that, to show people that that's not what it's all about. Because if it was, they wouldn't probably be doing that. And if so, they'll still be doing their old ways of life, which, a lot of us come from that. But it was so much positive energy in the air, man. People didn't expect it to be that big. So next year is going to be bigger and greater once we come back down here to North Carolina. And I want to be a part of that. They was talking about us creating a chapter down here in the Durham-Raleigh area for BBS Boys movement. And that will be a great thing to do because, once again, it brings brotherhood together. It brings, it puts in the mind of, yeah, that's my brother, even if it's through a car or a motorcycle. We got to help each other. We got to start somewhere because we've been out here preaching to these young cats about sticking together instead of killing each other. You might bump into a person in the club. You don't push them and say, man, don't be bumping me, man. We're in the club. It might get tight. And somebody might bump you. Sometimes a person will bump me, I'll be like, excuse me. And then he might say, oh no, excuse me. Real gentleman-like things, man. So, these networking things and this organization that's put together is a real classic way. A real classy way, and it's gonna be a real classic movement for years to come. I see this going far, very far, and I see it at least putting a dent in our culture of ignorance and negativity. Came to the club, everybody, when you get to the club, when we did the after party, a lot of different things was going on. Certain bands with certain people that was needed. We took care of all of that. Some of them paid and had bands on their arm, and they shouldn't have paid. Got right to it. Nah, get them their money back. Get them their money back. They part of what's going on. And that's how you do things. You don't get ignorant, like, I mean, you paid already, bro, just leave it alone. No, that's not how it is. We correct one another and we correct the situations. The bottles at the at the bar with certain prices, which certain people thought it was certain prices. We go up there, we straighten it out right to the bar, and we, let the bartenders and everybody be transparent and show what's going on, so everybody will feel loved. Everybody, and sometimes it's a show of loyalty to one another, and it's a how I want to say it. It's a way of showing, yeah, I could rock with this brother. I could rock with this sister. Because honesty is the best policy with any and everything. And, sometimes things could get took out of content. A person thought this or thought that. And then they say, well, this is what was said. Nah, man, I want what was said to me. Nah. Nope. Once we got the full understanding of what was going on at one point in time at the bar, they was like, oh, okay, nah, I get it. I understand. And we have fun, man. We move forward, man. My brother DJ DVO put it on for them. We had the New Jersey chapter in there with their team wiggling and dancing with their beautiful ladies, their wives and aunts and nieces, whoever was there, they was rocking. We had Delaware in there rocking. We had Baltimore chapter in there rocking. As New York was definitely there. Georgia was in there. Their chapter was out. Man, boy. I ain't want the weekend to end. I had a good time, man, especially when you see faces you ain't seen in a long time and everybody's humble. People was exchanging information about doing houses. My boy Ray, I got to meet Ant. Well, we all know each other for way back then, but, when you ain't see people in 30, 40 plus years, man, it's like, wow. But we all exchange, good information for how to sell houses, how to rent houses out, how to actually move mobile homes, which one of my friends do that down here already, which is Jay Black. They move in mobile homes, and, we learning to live off the land. We didn't learn that back in the days. Around these trucks out, them 18-wheelers. And that's when I got to the 18-wheeler business. I had 2 18-wheelers running up and down the highway, especially around COVID time. Yeah, I was one of the first responders helping things move and maneuver through COVID with big thumbs up to them. So, big thumbs up to the people that helped do that. But my point is, them trucks been up and down the highways for years, and we never knew what was going on. But learning the ropes of this truck stuff and watching these mob movies, how they used to run up and down with the trucks and all that. We outside riding up and down in the cars and getting pulled over, going to jail. Them people that was riding in them trucks up and down the highways was getting everything through legally, and which was illegal, but it was legal. And we didn't understand that system. And, that was a lot of reasons why we went to jail doing ignorant stuff. Not saying that it's not ignorant if you're doing them 18-wheelers like they was doing. I'm just saying they was moving way more smarter than we was. And at the end of the day, moving drugs up and down the highway at any point in time is still not a factor of doing a good thing. But my point now is we learned the game. Now we know how to move all the foods and all the perishable things, all the things that's needed in these Targets, Walmarts, and all that. They need people like us. And we need to take our money and get together. Everybody, 100 of us put in $1,000. Now we creating a corporation. We got $100,000 to play with. That's the purpose of movements like this BBS Boy movement. And we get to enjoy nice cars. And you got a lot of women. I seen a lot of pretty women that you would think that's into other things, being pretty girl stuff, loving those cars, going over there taking pictures of them. as if they was some 2026 or 2025 BMWs or Mercedes Benzes. No, they like the classic cars that's dressed up nice from back in the days. That's a beautiful thing. That just expresses how people that know quality and like quality. That's quality work that was out there. So I had to get up here and say thanks to the BBS Boys for letting me be a part of it, man. And we're going to look forward to moving something with this Raleigh chapter, which I would love for that to happen because I love my Raleigh and my Durham boys out here that be working hard and making moves. And a lot of people don't got a lot of insight with a lot of things, but once you bring brothers together and we have to stay in tune with each other, then that information will get exchanged faster because we all a part of something that's correct or something that's good and positive. That's very important, man. The BBS girls came and showed out, man. Listen, this was a very, very important movement. A very important weekend just went on, and that's definitely history made, which is going to create more and more bigger history every year and bigger and better things to do. For real. Had a great time. Everybody was eating. We ain't never seen Bar Louie like that with the outside having a day like a Sunday fun day, which we should definitely create down here anyway with all the regular people in the community that patron Bar Louie, and we could party and have fun inside and outside, and possibly exchange good information as well. Keep each other abreast with what's going on in the community while we out having a good time doing it also over some brunch or whatever may have you. You might want to just come and get you a nice little cocktail and, and do it early, and then you go home as grown people. Or you might go out to another spot. It doesn't matter as long as you are doing the grown men and grown women things, making sure your kids are straight, your bills are straight, and that's the purpose of putting together a nice little organization that's about unity and positivity, man. So I had to shout out to my BBS boys up here live. I had to shout out to y'all live, man. And like I said, tag all the other BBS boys so they can see this, because I want to appreciate them too, because I don't know everybody's name, but I was getting to know everybody, and it's just so you get overwhelmed with so many names. But everybody showed love. My brother Q, the manager up here, he played a very intricate part in making this happen. He's the one that they reached out to first, and he said, man, I got somebody straight from Harlem, official Harlem. And he called me and got me on the phone with some of the guys that's in Burlington. And, we made it happen. We made it happen, man. So, we all did a good thing this weekend. A lot of kids was out there. Yeah, it's a must do again. And if y'all need us to support y'all anywhere else, we'll be there, man. That's what we do. We roll around. We travel already anyway. I do a lot of paid in full parties, a lot of paid in full 90, 80 parties, man. So if y'all ever need me also on that note, let me know. Because we going to turn up everywhere we go, man. I love the brotherhood, sisterhood, all in one, all together, man. This is what we preaching, man. For real. And when y'all get a chance, everybody go check out Street Knowledge Podcast on YouTube. That's my channel, and that's what I preach. And I give a little bit of insight on things that's going on out here in the news, but I make a good ending and a good point to it. That's something for the better of our culture, and to steer our young cats in the right way, and steer some of these older cats in the right direction, because some of them is lost too, and we're glad to be a part of a movement if they could find a way to fit themselves in. Some of them feel like, man, I don't want to go around that because I ain't got what it takes, or they got way more than what I got. It ain't about what you don't have right now. It's the point of us getting together so we could catch you up to speed and help each other get what another person got, or not what another person got. Get on the level of of what the movement stand for, should I say? It ain't about what you got. And it ain't about if another person had more. It's just about you having some things and maintain your life and, get to the next level. But somebody that have more than you should always be an inspiration. That's going to make me want to go, yo, I got to get one of them. Oh, yo, I got to do that right there. Yo, big thumbs up to that person. That's how it goes. Never be jealous of one another and never count the next man's pockets. Never worry about what you doing and what you need to do to get to the next level like that man. And you can learn from that man and or that woman. So that's what it's about, y'all. I just wanted to come up here and say that, and I want to say thanks to everybody in the community that came out. I want to say thanks to everybody that made it happen. My bro Vegas, Foreign Money Entertainment, for helping me get the club. He always said he wanted to do something with me, but he always show love, regardless if we don't do nothing. Every time we see each other, we don't talk to the Lord. Time we see each other, it's like, we never been separated for a minute. It's always love as soon as we see each other. My brother BC came through, more Money Train, to come out and perform, do his Boots on the Ground style song. The ladies was loving it, and he came through on the strength and showed love, man. Can't get no better than that. For real. So many people, man, played a part of it. If I forgot to name names, man, don't think that you are not thought about. Don't think that you are not appreciated, because everybody that took a part of this is definitely appreciated, man. For real. And that's what it's all about. And we got other things to come. For real, we got other things to come, man. My brother BC putting it on Thursdays. We do the Boots on the Ground events with a lot of boots on the ground, different dance teams. They come out. It's a great time. It's a real grown and sexy event. The Fridays and Saturdays, Vegas always got an event coming, and he got the Mother's Day event coming up this Sunday. So make sure y'all get in there, ladies, after y'all, spoil your mothers up. And fellas, after you spoil your mothers up. And if y'all mothers, after you put the kids to sleep after they spoiled y'all up, you go out and show yourself a good time. There's nothing wrong with going out having a good time if you're at a certain age. It's all about taking care of your responsibilities and your bills. Whoever said going out at a certain age and time is that's not a grown up or that's not good, they told you a lie. We not sitting around waiting till we get old and say we never did nothing, just sit in the house. Then when it's time to check out, you getting 75 and 80. You can't even say nothing you did. You can't even look back on a good time. Only thing you can look back is being in the house all the time. And a lot of y'all couples that sit in the house and do the same old thing, and then you wonder why y'all be breaking up in a year or 2 or 3 years later, because y'all sat in the house and did the same old thing. Y'all got bored of each other. That's how you outgrow, your relationships outgrow each other. Go out sometime and have fun and miss each other. Just be respectful to your partner. You know how to come back home when you're coming back home to your partner. That's it. But seeing each other, anybody see somebody every day, all day, man, come on, I'm getting tired of it. You get tired of looking around and seeing the same movies, the same everything. It's just human nature, man. So, yeah, y'all going out, ladies, and have a good time, man. Especially if y'all them good mothers, y'all deserve it. And some of y'all mothers that might be half-assed. We know some of them is out there. If you do go out, try to meet a good person and take some notes, man. Which, that's just me talking. If you do, you do. You don't, you don't. But hopefully you do. We all we got out here, man. It's time to start teamworking and networking, man. And don't be jealous of one another, and don't be cool one minute, the next minute, I don't like him no more. I don't like her no more. Man, all that's crazy stuff. I like to try and be cool with everybody. Unless somebody do something to me, then so be it. But other than that, I don't really try to give nobody a chance to. But I wanted to say that to my boys, man. Y'all did this one. And y'all making moves everywhere else. And I'm looking to see it. But I appreciate y'all coming to North Carolina, because I've been trying to push North Carolina on the map to do things for the longest. And as y'all seen, I said something to the radio station out here, which is K97.5. This the type of unity that we looking for and that we can bring down here, that we can tell all the people that's new down here, yeah, tune into this station. Tune in. This is what we listen to out here. They show love, but they ain't helping our artists do nothing. And if we be quiet, they just keep doing what they doing, raping in the dough, getting the money from our community, from our families and loved ones that listen to them, and help them get a check. When we listen to the radio station, y'all understand this. We helping them get a check because they don't get paid to play the music. It don't work like that. They play music for free. So if they can't do a regular artist and slide them in there for free, that lives in the community, that's trying to be an artist and make some money and take care of their family, something is wrong with that, man. And I'm really having a big problem with that, and it's been years and years and years, and it's been going on. I did everything the right way. Go up there, can you play my artist? Can you play my artist? I have got spins up there long, and before, years ago, but before Cy Young got fired. But they play music for free, for the radio, for the labels. The labels make money because the artists get played every day, and then it trains your brain, and then you hear the music all the time. You start liking it. You go to Spotify or wherever you can find it and buy the album. Now the label get paid, radio playing big mainstream artists, and the people listening in, which creates the big corporations, Food Lions, McDonald's, Burger Kings, Targets, Walmarts, go and spend hundreds and thousands of dollars at that radio station. Everybody win except for the community. Now we don't put an artist that's not signed with a label, that's spending his own money, put a budget together and travel himself and put shows together and try to make money off the ground. And then if we do, we have to go and spend money for a commercial at K97 just for us to make some money. So now we putting money in K97 pocket as well, and they still don't support our artists, which can blow up out here and take care of our family and give one of our family members jobs, one of our friends a job, and now we circulating money together. The only one winning is the radio station, the artists, if the artist ain't getting jerked, but the radio station, the artists, and the labels. And our family members don't get nothing behind it. Which we have a family member. Everybody got somebody in their family that's at least doing music, rapping or singing that deserves, not the one that don't deserve. We talking about the hardworking artists. And then, you break one by playing a record all the time, and everybody start liking it. It'll trickle like a wave. Other radio stations will force other stations to play the record. And these is how artists blow up overnight through movement that they created in one place. Period. And first thing, don't never fall for when a radio station asks you, okay, you want us to play it? Well, who else playing the record? Nobody. That's why I'm here asking you first. I'll get to the other stations. What do it matter who else is playing it? See, those are the games that say, you come back and holler at me, to hurry up and get y'all out of their face. So, yeah, Mozzie made it. What up? So I'm speaking real heavily about this. And a lot of y'all artists that's independent, man, y'all need to start hitting me up ASAP because we need to talk. We need to talk real strong. If y'all want to do something and y'all want to make a change out here, y'all got to stand on business sometime to make a change. Y'all keep sitting back and letting it ride, then y'all just going to be just like anybody else to sit by and letting their train go by. And we can't do that. If Martin Luther King and Malcolm X sat down and let the people do what they wanted to do to us, we wouldn't have a lot of things that we have right now to this day until they made a stand on it. And it's time to make a stand on it. I had some people call me and say, yo, Boost, man, man, just do me a favor, man, just chill. What I'm chilling for? And when I chill, what's going to happen? I don't like to hear that kind of talk. That's a sign of weakness. Step your games up. Step your mental up. and understand what's going on out here, man. We can't let nobody just pull the wool over our eyes and eat how they want to eat right in front of our face and don't want to spread the love, but act like they spreading love. It's just equivalent to us paying taxes of our hard-earned money and paying these police to come out here and kill us, our own, lock us up for nothing, make a story up so they can just get a quota or meet a quota, and the only thing they have is a career. It's like being in corporate, and you got to make a quota to sell whatever your corporation is for, sell a bunch of cars. You got to make it happen. But they can't write up fake reports and falsely put halfway brakes in the car and somebody get it and die. They'll be held accountable for that. So it's all the same thing. We spending our money and putting into something around here. We want to at least get something back from it. We can at least say the government do, everybody do, they get the tax money back every year. They give something back. Some people have to pay on their taxes, but I'm just saying, if you're in this community, man, spread love in the community with people that's out here that's really working hard, man, because a lot of brothers need it. And it's called holding us back. So we going to hold each other back, or we going to allow a powerful, a powerful machine that could create superstars? And other work come with just radio spins. I'm just saying. That's where it starts. Come up with some type of program to help push people that's in the community that is really putting together a company. We open a company up and we can't get no assistance from our local people to support us. Opening a record label is the same thing. We need our local businesses or patrons to help us make some money. Then we have to spend money, but we still ain't winning. They still winning. They paying their mortgages and car notes and all that off of our money that we have to spend to push us. But what are y'all going to give back? That ain't right. But then other artists could come here from other states that get their record spinning and it's not even from here. Some of them, it'd be their first time here because the record blew up. Now they traveling. They first time in North Carolina. They walking everything. That's equivalent to these foreigners coming from out of town and they give them loans ASAP. We've been here all our life. We can't get loans. It's hard for us to get a loan. But as soon as the foreigners come here, they automatically qualify to get a loan and get money. And walk right in and open up stores right amongst us and send the money back to their country. That's basically what I'm saying about our local radio station. K97, y'all need to tighten up there, brother. Sisters. Give somebody a shot at opening up companies and doing the right thing out here, man, with their record label. And then they are able to create jobs for other people out here in the community. And then when they blow up, they get to come back to y'all station and say, yeah, thanks to y'all, man, I'm popping. I got shows in Africa. I got shows in London. It spread it worldwide. Thanks to y'all, man. Thanks to y'all, I bought my mother a house. Thanks to y'all, my kids going to college. I already got all that set up. We ain't heard none of that yet. The baby, which is Charlotte, he can go on Power 98, and he can say that. They start giving that boy love on that radio, and look where he at right now to this day. And he's a prime example of what I'm talking about. Petey Pablo is the king of North Carolina, the first one with North Carolina, throw your hands up, and that record was broke in Atlanta. But then you come back and you think it was broke down here. No. And then I've been pushing for North Carolina artists for a long time. I got Rick Vocals out of Durham, had him signed with Rockefeller Records. Video dedicated to Aaliyah. If I'm lying, y'all go up there and look it up. Dame Dash dedicated it to Aaliyah. Dame Dash in there acting, looking around. The The concept was off the movie Ghost with Whoopi Goldberg. And, you know, Dame Dash was like, everywhere he go, he see Aaliyah. Y'all go check it out. It's called The Dame Dash Dedication to Aaliyah, sung by Rick Vocals. Video. Back then when we did that, the video cost $300,000. That's when videos cost a lot of money. $300,000 for that video. He was scheduled to go next, and it's on the Paid in Full soundtrack. I did that. Me and my brother Jay Black. I met Rick Vocals at my homeboy house, DJ Skaz, sitting on the couch. Had him in the basement with Tigger. All the state property dudes, Dame Dash, had him on the radio shows, the Hot 97s and all that in New York. Doing all that. Margo was good. I did that. I brought Dame Dash down here. Me and Jay Black had him out here running through North Carolina, helping artists, pushing. We had a big movement out here. The Dusko Boys, the Blue Rock Records. We the New North movement, man. As soon as the BET cameras come up, Music Moguls, I told them let's go to K97.5 and do some scenes in there. I called Brian Dawson up. No, I did. It wasn't Brian at first who I called. It was my homie, the other DJ dude. Anyway, they got corporate. They got the program director, which was Cy Young. I brought him up there. We had Brian Dawson, a big scene. And K97.5, like I said, corporate, hit them up. Whenever you're ready, hit me in the DM with your number. We'll put it together. There you have it. K97 on BET, North Carolina. We had the North Carolina segment with Snoop Dogg, Birdman, the baby, Lil Wayne Farmer, Jermaine Dupri, Dame Dash. I was on the Dame Dash segment of the reality show, Music Moguls. Brought to you by my boy, Lemmy Plummer, the one who got the Baddies Club, who owns Zeus Network. That's my homeboy. But we bought it here in North Carolina, man. So how a station that's been here for years don't support? It's other artists I can name that I was working with out here and pushed in a great position. Got videos on Revolt, BET, all of the above, man. Enough is enough, man. We got to do something about that. And just playing a record one time just to stroke an artist's ego is not cool, and a lot of artists fall for that. That's not how we doing that, man. It got to be a blueprint to it. The same way y'all structure a rollout plan on radio for a big artist. And we ain't saying give them big rollouts like big artists. We know that. Give them something where people can really feel the energy and understand, know that record is being played, and let the people decide. And that's showing love to the community, man. Whether they make it or break it, they might not, but nobody can speak. But right now we can speak. Nothing is happening for our artists that work out here. I've seen a lot of them, and a lot of y'all artists, man. Y'all hit me up in my DM, man. We got to talk because I got a big meeting now. I want to meet up with a lot of artists that's from around here in the Raleigh-Durham area. We got a lot of talking to do, man, because a lot of things y'all don't understand. And I watch y'all move, and I watch y'all, say this is what y'all doing. And I'm going to give y'all a blueprint with a lot of things. But y'all got to poke your chest out. Don't sit around and just say, man, it is what it is, man. I ain't got no wins over that. Nah, there's ways to win. There's ways to win. Because let me explain something to y'all. If nobody listening to that radio, that's a big blow. They don't get paid. The same way how Reverend Al Sharpton and, a whole bunch of people push the movement, don't go to the targets. Y'all see what happened to Target. They took a big $1 billion blow. They felt that. But you can't just eat off our land and don't want to, plant no seeds back. You just coming and getting what y'all getting. Y'all chilling, sitting away like y'all good in your offices. That's not fair. And it's not. And somebody tell me where I'm wrong at. Somebody tell me where I'm wrong at. And it's all due to the fact the feds do not allow you to pay for radio. So that's why you can't walk up in that office, in the program director office, or nobody of power up there say, yo, I want to pay to this, to that. You can't do that. You got to follow the chains of command. And that's how that go. And K97 is eating off the land and not feeding back to the community and helping these artists push themselves and get no money to take care of their families, buy their mother house, buy their kids, let's just say send their kids to college, or things of that nature, and give people jobs. But if nobody listens to the radio, they can't get paid because nobody's going to go buy commercials. Y'all ratings is down. So y'all artists need to talk. Hit me up. We need to chop it up because y'all families are listening to radio. And if your family listening to radio, y'all part of things that's being put out that supports radio and keep them with a check and keeps everybody up there with a job. So y'all need to poke your chests out. Stop sitting around and letting this radio station stuff act like they can do what they want to do to y'all. Radio cannot sit up here and eat. Let the record labels eat. Let the signed artists with the record labels eat, which is a company. And you open up a company, and I don't care how you do it, LLC, whatever, sole proprietor, however, it's your company. If you have an artist and you are following the proper procedures, they just don't give you no spins because you're not a big Universal, Warner Brothers. Nah. Can't do that, man. That's not right to the people that's out here working and trying to create something, a livelihood and longevity for their family, and and giving other people jobs a part of what's going on if they got good quality music. If not, at least they gave everybody a shot, or whoever a shot, and not just no one-time thing and just it get quiet again. No, create a program for independent artists to eat. Y'all got enough room. Nobody not going to stop listening to y'all because y'all play the same artist over and over all day. Y'all play the same artist over and over all day. How much can you bang it in somebody's head that you can tell me that you don't have no room to fit an independent artist, one or two a month in there some kind of way? Make it make sense for me. I've been dealing with y'all for a long time. I've done spent money with y'all for years, 5,000 to 10,000 to at least a good 10,000 a month at one point in time when I was really running before I had owned 3 clubs out here. I was just doing other clubs and I was spending big money for artists that I was bringing down on y'all stations, man. So I know for a fact I'm good for at least 50,000 a year when I was doing that. I paid salaries up there. So when I come and ask for some type of not a favor, I want to do some other business. I got an artist. This artist is hot. I guarantee you. Cy Young was about to put my joint in rotation. It's a song called How Many Drinks with my Money League Boys. And then he gets fired. And I had it on the internet. And guess what? Miguel stole the song and the concept. I had the singer, my boy Quote, and the artist that was rapping, which was Flo. And Miguel stole that How Many Drinks concept of everything and put Kendrick Lamar in there. That was my song. And the only reason why I can't sue him because I had it on the internet for free. Does that real still help the youth in the community with internships or other jobs at the state? I don't know. That's a good question. I haven't heard anybody interning up there. I don't know. But yeah, just wanted to shout out my boys. BBS Boys, appreciate y'all. We got more things to do, man. So, yeah, y'all stay tuned. Your boy Big Bootsie. I'll see y'all in a minute, man. I got other things to talk about. But all artists, man, all artists, hit me up. BBS Boys, tag everybody in this joint because I want everybody to know that I appreciated them for coming through and spreading love with the community. A lot of people out there was my friends. And, yeah, we got to do this again next year. That's just that, man. One.